You know what time it is, guys. It's Victory Monday. I am sitting in my man cave with Eagles Elvis right here. Eagles Elvis has been repositioned this week because he is super happy. We're going to the Super Bowl. He's right up front today. Yes, he is. So, if you're an Eagles fan, glad you're here. And I want all the haters out there, too, to jump in. You Redskins fans, you Giant fans, you can come on board. How about some Cowboys fans? I'd like a couple Cowboy fans to come on because guess what, guys? While we're sitting there getting ready for the Super Bowl, you guys are playing golf or doing whatever, fishing, hunting, whatever. But you're not in the Super Bowl. We are. For the third time in 52 years. So it doesn't happen that often. But, hey. We're going this year, right? So yesterday's game was phenomenal. We dominated a really good Vikings defense. We really did. And their offense had no shot against our defense yesterday. So, guys, it was unbelievable. I was so excited. The first drive for the Vikings, though, after seeing that first drive by the Vikings and they marched right down the field and they scored that touchdown, oh, boy. We were in trouble. Hey, Eric, thanks for joining, man. I see Ray Oren's on and Kurt Howard. Hey, guys, thanks for joining. You Eagles fans out there, let me know you're on. And if you are not an Eagles fan, let me know you're on. I don't care. Throw it out here today, all right? If you want to make comments, it's great. I usually just do this on YouTube, but today I decided that I'm going to post it live here as well. So as you can see, I am surrounded by all my Eagles gear down here. I got my jerseys behind me. I got my Sproles jersey over there. But I am super excited about the Eagles going to Super Bowl 52, a rematch against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. That's right. Tom Brady was there the first time. Tom Brady's there this time. It's like Rocky, right? It's like Rocky. Think about it. Rocky won. Did Rocky win? No. But then he got a rematch against Apollo. And in Rocky 2, what happened? Who won? Rocky. It's the same story with the Eagles. All right? The first time we played him in 2004, that was Rocky 1. Now, this year, Rocky 2. And we're winning. We're going to take it. Tony Laporto, I'd love to see you on here. I haven't seen you join yet. But I'll tell you what, guys. Yesterday, that game was phenomenal. We had a good day. Nicky Foles, guys. Nicky Foles was unreal yesterday. I mean, he was playing out over his skis. I mean, he is a good quarterback, Nick Foles. He's a good quarterback. And he gets hot, and when he's hot, he's hard to beat. So we pummeled this guy yesterday, Keenum. Keenum had no chance yesterday. I mean, we really put it on him. The first series, the Eagles were a little bit confused, as you can see it in the footage, but if you watch the game, you'll see that they were confused, especially when that tight end broke free, got into the end zone by himself. But after that, the Eagles made adjustments, and the Vikings couldn't do anything against them the rest of the day. And where the game turned around was on Patrick Robinson's interception. When P-Rob, they call him, when P-Rob made that interception and took the ball into the end zone, that was it. That turned the game around. Another huge play yesterday for the Eagles was when Barnett came in and he strip sacked. Hey, Tony, good to see you on board. Are you going to start talking smack about the Patriots yet? Because you can if you want. I don't care. Bring it on. Thank you, Tony. Yes, it was a great game yesterday for us. We had a really good game. Doug Peterson called an excellent offensive game. He surprisingly enough, he let Foles throw the ball down the field. The run game was tight, and nope. Come on, man. Nope. He let Foles throw the ball down the field, and I think that our offensive line played stellar yesterday. I mean, they were just amazing yesterday, the offensive line. It was pretty impressive what they did. Eagles Elvis is going to the Super Bowl. That's right, Mark Kelly. Thanks for joining over on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, Nick Foles played such an outstanding game yesterday. It was really unbelievable. So today I go to the gym. Today, and my trainer at the gym, he is a Giants fan. So he went out, and he's been planning this for a while now because he figured the Eagles were going to lose at some point, and so did everybody else. Nobody gave the Eagles a chance. All the experts on the NFL Network, ESPN, any of the sports talk shows, nobody gave the Eagles a chance. And guess what? We're in the big game. right? When guys were getting hurt all season long, when we were 5-1, 7-1, guys were like, yeah, but that could turn into 11-5. That could turn into 11-5, and then you might even miss the playoffs because the Cowboys are going to come back and they're going to win the NFC East. Well, guess what? Didn't happen. And when we lost Wentz, everybody said that's it. The Eagles are done. They might as well just shut it down and not even show up the rest of the season. And we went out and proved everybody wrong. Nobody gave Nick Foles a shot. I watched him in 2013. 2013, Nick Foles was money. And guess what? You saw 2013 Nick yesterday. And if he can do it again in the Super Bowl, we got a shot. We do have to play a good game. Hey, Tony Shaver's old, man. Hey, Tony, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. So we have a shot. If we play like we played yesterday and Nick Foles plays like he did yesterday, we have a chance to beat the Patriots. And let me show you here. This is a little graph that I found online. And this is who America is rooting for in the Super Bowl. Tony, this is for you, buddy. I think, Tony, there's a little red dot down there in Florida for you somewhere. But as you can see, folks, there's a little spot in Dallas. There's a little red in the D.C. area. And then up here in the, the Northeast, that's where all the Patriot fans are. But the rest of the country, including Alaska and Hawaii, rooting for the Eagles. That's right. Rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. Boom. So in yesterday's game, that interception pretty much turned the tide for us, got our defense going, and then we had that strip sack, which was huge because they were on our 19-yard line. They were getting ready to score again, and we shut them down. And then we turned it around and went right down the field and scored the touchdown. I think it was the 55-yarder to – oh, no, it was the 55-yarder to Alshon Jeffrey yesterday, who had a huge day yesterday, Alshon. He was 5 for 5. Let me check right here. Yes, he was 5 for 5. He had 2 touchdowns. And that was huge for us. We had to get back to getting the ball downfield to Alshon Jeffrey. Even on the first Eagles drive, right? Foles was incredible yesterday. He had a 75% passer rating. I'm not a passer rating, but he had a 75% completion percentage yesterday. And let's take a look at some of these numbers here for the Eagles yesterday. I'm going to bring up the box score here. Foles was 26 out of 33 for 352 yards, and he easily could have had 28 completions, but for Trey Burton jumping up at the wrong moment and landing out of bounds when he should have caught that ball and drug his feet, and then Torrey Smith dropped that ball, that 55-yard bomb that Foles threw, and it hit him right in the shoulder. He should have had that. He should have caught that ball. So Foles could have easily been 28 for 33. He did throw for 352 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the 352 is the most ever in Eagles postseason history. So, unbelievable. So, let me bring it back here and see. The Eagles have to play a full 60 minutes against New England. Yes, we do. We have to play a full 60 minutes because when Tom Brady has the ball and he's behind, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, he's continually done that throughout his career. He's the greatest of all time, right? He's the GOAT. So you are absolutely correct, John. We have to play a perfect game. Doug Peterson has to call an excellent offensive game. We have to control the ball like we did yesterday against the Vikings. And our run game really has to do it, do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to establish that passing game as well to set up the passing attack. So you're absolutely right. Hey, Justin, thanks for coming on, man. Tony, I think, Tony, that Nick Foles can do it again. In 2013, he had that run. I mean, it was for the entire season. I mean, he had a couple bad games, but for the most part, no, the run game won't be shut down, Tony. Your defense is not what you think it is. That defense, the Patriots' defense, is not very good. Not this season. Hate to break it to you, pal. But your offense is still good, especially with Brady, But we got to try to get pressure on Brady. And I'm not saying we're going to stop Brady, but we need to contain him. If we can keep him around 20 points like the Jags did, I think we got a chance. Everybody keeps saying that the Eagles can't do it. But nope. Trust me, trust in Bill. Belichick he's a great coach. But who came first? Him or Brady? Which one which one better? Because Belichick didn't have Brady in Cleveland, and you know what happened there. So, yeah, go Niners, Tony. Yeah, go Niners. You know, they finished the season strong. You got Garoppolo now. So, yeah, they have Garoppolo now, and I think the Niners are going to be okay next season. But for this season, oh well. Doug has made adjustments all year. Something Andy has never learned. Yeah, well, that's true. He is an Andy disciple, but he does make great adjustments, especially in the second half. So you cannot say. And you know what? The whole thing about McVay winning Coach of the Year, what a bunch of crap that is, right? Who deserves more than Doug Peterson? People didn't even think Peterson was going to be around after this season. They thought he was going to be 2 and done, right? But we're in the Super Bowl. And why, with a 13-3 record, did he not win Coach of the Year? McVay? And we beat the Rams, right? Am I missing something? We beat the Rams in L.A. So why did Doug Peterson not win Coach of the Year? That just goes to show me that there's a bias against Philadelphia. And it's always been that way. When I'm watching the NFL Network, when I'm watching ESPN, they're always talking about every other team but the Eagles. And then when they do talk about the Eagles, what do they say? Nothing good. Nothing good. They never say anything good about the Eagles. It's a shame. It's a shame. So we're playing the Patriots, boom, in Super Bowl 52. How exciting is that, guys? The third time in 52 years that we're in the Super Bowl. I can't tell you how excited that I am. Hey, George McCulley. Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing, man? How you been? This is phenomenal. You excited, man? You psyched about the Eagles? I am friggin' psyched about the Eagles, George. I don't even know what it's like in South Jersey right now and in Philadelphia. They must be going crazy. I mean, I couldn't even sleep last night. I was so excited. I can't imagine what it's like in South Jersey and in Philly today. I was listening to WIP on the radio this morning while I was at the gym, and I was just so psyched. I was so pumped up. It's unbelievable. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be bouncing off the walls until this game is played. I'm already booking, by the way, Tony Laporto. And you're probably going to say I'm going to jinx it. But I am booking my hotel room for the parade. I'm booking it this week. That's right. Why? So I have a room when I go up there. Because there's going to be a parade in Philly. Here we go. Murat, hey, there's a Cowboys fan. I love it. I love it, man. Wow, I got a Cowboys fan on. Uh-oh, this could get ugly. Anyway, we won the division this year, and we're on our way to the Super Bowl. Like I said, nobody gave us a chance the entire season. The media, nobody in the media gave us a chance. All the experts, they didn't give us a shot. There wasn't anybody out there. Skip Bayless, guy hates us. Nick Wright, he even apologized today. He came on FS1 and apologized to Eagle fans. So, I mean, it's crazy. Look at Tony. Yeah, no. That's right, buddy. I did it. I did it. I don't care if I jinx this. You know what I mean? I got plenty of places to stay up in South Jersey. Thank you, John. I'll probably wind up staying with my sister. So that's probably what I'm going to do. There he is. Yeah. Hey, I'm not bagging on the Cowboys, man. I haven't said anything bad about the Cowboys yet. You guys had a tough season. There's always next year. But yeah, Chris Long yesterday. Chris Long, that big hit he had on Keenum that forced the interception. That was he played an incredible game. I'm glad Howie Roseman went out and got him. It's a great veteran presence on the team. He's a great guy, playing for free all season long. That's just phenomenal. So it's just great. So like I said, Foles had the most passing yards in Eagles postseason history. He's the second quarterback in playoff history in the NFL to have over a 100 rating. Him and Montana, right? Foles and Montana. That's pretty good company right there, Montana. So, hey, John, take care, man. I'll talk to you later. But incredible what Foles has done in the playoffs this year and then the one game in 2013. Unfortunately, they lost that game, but this year, hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're in the Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. All right, I'm going to go back over to YouTube here and see if there's anybody there. Just Mark Kelly. All right. Good season for us. Yes, thanks. Right, that's great. Make sure to get the refund room on the hotel. I'll just stay at my sister's, man. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's not that far away. How about that flea flicker yesterday from Foles, too? Was that an incredible play or what? I mean, like I said, when Nick Foles is on, he's accurate as can be. He only had one spot to put that ball right in the bucket, that little drop in the bucket. And you know what was exciting about the whole thing? Is that Doug opened up the playbook. So for the first couple of games that Foles was out there, he was dinking and dunking and really was being very conservative with Foles. But yesterday, he was rolling Foles out to the right. He was letting him throw the ball downfield. He was hitting the ball downfield to Jeffrey. Zach Ertz had a great game. So let's take a look at some of the numbers here. I gotta bring this up here, this box score. So we had a total of 456 yards yesterday, which is the most that the Vikings have given up all season. 38 points is the most they've given up all season. We had 2 red zone touchdowns in 2 attempts. Total yards passing, we had 346, which was the most the Vikings had given up all season. Rushing yards, we had 110. That's pretty good. Jay Ajayi, he had a good day. LeGarrette Blount had that incredible run where he just ran that guy over. The safety for the Vikings, Zendejo, I think his name is, but he just plowed him right over. That guy had no shot. So it was just an incredible game. And here's the difference right here, guys, the turnovers. The Vikings had 3 turnovers, and we got points off the turnovers. That was key. The one big thing that I liked yesterday that Doug did, and I was kind of at first, thank you, Murat. Thanks for joining, man. So the one thing that I did like yesterday that Doug Peterson did, let me take a sip of water here out of my Eagles glass. So the one thing that I did like yesterday that Peterson did, because at first I was like, yeah, let's just kneel. Let's take it into the locker room. He didn't. He didn't kneel. What did he do? He marched right down the field and got us another 3 points before the half. That big play to Ertz down the sideline set us up for that field goal. And Elliott made the field goal, made the score 24-7. Because I was totally happy going into half with the score 21-7, getting the ball first in the second half. But you know what? Doug Peterson kept his foot on the gas, and he just kept going. And we got that extra 3 points. Now, that could have been amazing. Could have been amazing. At the end of the game, that extra 3 points, if we needed it. Hey, Brian K. Foster, what's happening, man? Good to see you. So what did you think, man? What did you think yesterday? You think we deserve to be in the Super Bowl? I think we do. I really think we do. Our defense is amazing, and our running game is crazy good. And Alshon had an excellent day yesterday, and Ertz had a great day yesterday, and Nicky Foles had a great day yesterday. Unbelievable. Kurt, yes, Doug Peterson is no Andy Reid. He's smarter than Andy Reid. He also actually kind of knows how to manage the clock, which was evident at the end of the first half yesterday. He managed that clock. He let the guys play. He let them get in position to kick the field goal, and we got another 3 points before the half. That was amazing. I would have just knelt the ball down right there and gone in 21-7 at halftime. So, like I said, guys, if you have any comments or anything, throw them out there, right? I'm sitting here with Eagles Elvis. We're celebrating on Victory Monday. Usually I have Victory Ale, but today I got work to do, so I'm drinking water. So I can't do any victory drinking today. I did that last night after the win. I couldn't even sleep last night. I couldn't even sleep. I was so excited. I sat up. I watched the Screen Actors Guild awards after that, and then I just watched the highlights till about 3 in the morning. And then I finally fell asleep. And then I got back up at 7 a.m. and boom, right back to the highlights. So, no, Rich Kotite was such a good coach. You want to know why? He went to Wagner College, and that's where I went to college. He was awful. Trust me. He was awful. Yeah, Wagner College alum or not, Rich Kotite was not very good, man. Loved his pants, though. He had amazing pants that he wore all the time and smoked that big cigar. That was pretty funny. But, yeah, not a good coach, Kotite, at all. So, an amazing win yesterday, but some of the things we need to do. Now, I don't think we're going to have an issue with the Patriots defense. I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be able to move the ball. I think we're going to be able to run the ball against that defense. They are playing better. The first five games of the season, they were awful. I think they are playing better, but I still think that we can move the ball against them. The problem is, everybody knows what the problem is, it's this guy right here. He's the greatest of all time. I mean, he really is. This guy is like a machine, and it's difficult to beat this guy, especially when you've got the lead in the fourth quarter and you've only got a 10-point lead or you've got 2 touchdown lead. This guy, for his entire career, stays calm, and he just moves the ball down the field. It's crazy. Tom Brady kicks puppies. No, Tom Brady doesn't kick puppies. Although, that is funny. Tom Brady kicks puppies. No, Tom Brady doesn't kick puppies. But I'll tell you what, he's a good quarterback. The best of all time. I mean, the numbers prove it. Yeah, he did lose 2 Super Bowls to the Giants, but without 2 incredible plays, you know, the Patriots win those too. So, Tom Brady, throughout his career, has consistently put the Patriots in a winning position, and he's still playing at a high level. I mean, an unbelievably high level too. It's amazing. It's amazing what Tom Brady is doing at the age he is doing it. You can't say that he's not good. You really can't. And if you do say he's not good, then that's crazy. This guy will be back for the Patriots in 2 weeks. Got knocked out of the game yesterday, went in the concussion protocol. But we're going to have an issue with him, I think. We've got to figure out what to do with him. Double team him, I don't know. He's a matchup nightmare. This guy, you get him on a linebacker, he's so big, he's so strong, and he's faster than most linebackers. So he's pretty fast for the size that he is. So, and it's crazy how good this guy is, too. Good show, Ken. Foles played lights out. Who would have thunk it? I know, right? Who would have thunk it? But I did 3 weeks ago on this show. On this show, I said that Nicky Foles, I told everybody on the show, I said, relax, don't worry. He's going to be fine. He's a good quarterback. Just let him, let him go. He played in the last 2 games of the season. The Dallas game I don't even count because it was so cold, and Dak Prescott didn't have a good game. And then the Raider game, Carr is a good quarterback too, and he had an awful game. The conditions weren't there for anybody to play well at quarterback. Yesterday, it was good weather. There was no wind, and Nick Foles went out and did a great job. Fortunately, we're playing in a dome in Minnesota, so the wind and the cold is not going to be a factor. And under those circumstances, I think Nick Foles will play a good game again. So, Jumbotron showed his dance moves when he takes the yes. Dance moves are huge. Did you see Jeffrey Lurie dancing yesterday? Again, that's the 2nd week in a row he danced. How do you make $1 billion dance? You saw it yesterday. So, like I said, Foles, unbelievable yesterday. Yes, Ertz needs to have an incredible game. We need to be able to stop Brady. We need to be able to stop Gronk when we get to the Super Bowl. And one more guy. Let me bring him up right now. His picture is a little small here, so give me a second. I'm going to make sure I bring him up so we can see him. There he is. So this guy right here, not the biggest guy in the world. He's quick. It always seems like the Patriots have a receiver like this. Amendola. What's the guy who went to Denver? Somebody throw his name out there. Wes Welker. There's that guy. I mean, they always seem to have a guy like this on their roster that just kills other teams, man. Just makes catches and just moves the ball downfield, and Brady just makes them all better. He really does. Hey, Uncle John, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I see that you just joined. Yeah, we're here talking about the Eagles. The game yesterday, we're doing a little Super Bowl preview. I see my sister just joined. Hey, Sharon Donafo. How's it going? I just told everybody I was coming to stay at your house for the parade when we go to the parade. So, I don't know. Did I just jinx us? Did I just jinx the Eagles by saying that we're going to the parade? So, I hope not. But we got to be able to stop Amendola. And here's the guy right here is the biggest problem for us. This guy, I mean, he's a good coach. He really is. He knows what he's doing. He's Hall of Fame coach, first ballot. He's just an amazing coach. Will he be with the Patriots next season? I mean, there's a lot of rumors flying around that he's going to leave or Brady's. I don't think Brady's going to leave. I think they're going to keep Brady until he's 100. But Belichick may go somewhere else. Some of the other coaches may go somewhere else. I do know the defensive coordinator is going to Detroit, right? So he's gone already. The offensive coordinator, not sure where he's going, but he's supposed to go somewhere else. So I don't know. It's not going to be the same. A lot of people are saying it's over for these guys as far as the run of being a dynasty. But you know what? Somebody's got to knock the king off the throne. So it may be us. I'm hoping it's us. So I think we got a shot. Like I said, we've been the underdogs all season long. All season long. Nobody gave us credit. From game 1 all the way through game 16, through the playoffs, nobody gave us a shot. Nobody gave us a chance. Underdogs. I'll tell you what. We like being underdogs. We got nothing to lose. Nothing. David, Goliath. Right? Dynasty versus the dogs. We're the underdogs. So let's go. Let's do it. Let's go up there, Minnesota, in 2 weeks and play the game of our lives. That's what we need. We need to play another game like we did against Minnesota. We just have to. We can't make mistakes. That first drive yesterday, I was a little scared. But after that drive and after the defense got rolling, it was pretty good. It was pretty good for us yesterday. So let's see. I have been on now for about 15 minutes, so I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer. If you have any more questions, you want to make any more comments, please do. I know I am super excited about the Eagles going to the Super Bowl again for the 3rd time in 52 years. It's been a long time. The last time we were in 2004. We lost to the Patriots 24-21. Wasn't great. We had a chance. We were winning in the 4th quarter, but Brady did Brady things, and he beat us. So hopefully this year is not the case, but we do need to play a perfect game. And if we're behind, we're going to find out if Nick Foles can lead a team and come back from behind. True or false? Tom Brady struggles with yeast infections. I don't know the answer to that question. I can't say for sure. He may not, but I'm pretty sure they have some cream for that, an ointment of some kind for his yeast infection. But yes, there are a lot of haters in the world. So again, let me bring this back up. This is what the graphic is for who America is rooting for in the Super Bowl. And I get a kick out of that because there's one little red spot in Dallas. There's one near D.C. and then Northeast looks like it's from about Massachusetts, Connecticut on up through Maine. But that's crazy. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl 52. I'm not going to the Super Bowl, but I am going to be here. We're going to have people over. We're going to have a great time. Hey, Dave, how you doing, man? The greatest shortstop in Northern League history. Yes, thank you. Thank you for that. But I played against a lot of great players in the Northern League, so I was glad to be there, glad to have the opportunity to play in the Northern League. But thank you for saying that I was the greatest shortstop in Northern League history. Too bad the Eagles are terrible. Yeah, they're not terrible. They're in the Super Bowl. So you don't get to the Super Bowl when you're terrible. But anyway, I'm going to cut out. I just wanted to say, fly, Eagles, fly. What a great game yesterday. The city of Philadelphia, you deserve it. The fans in Philadelphia, you deserve it. The team, you deserve it. The owner, the general manager, what a great job Howie Roseman's done this year. Doug Peterson, you should have been coach of the year. I don't understand what the heck the problem is, what the bias is against the Philadelphia Eagles. The NFL just seems, and the media just seem to not like Philadelphia. I don't know what it is. But, oh well. Anyway, 2 weeks from now, it's going to be a fun game. I can't wait. I'm going to be bouncing off the walls for the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, I'll get to do another live show before we go into Minnesota for that game. But let me tell you something. I am super psyched. I just want to say one thing before we go. You know what it is. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles! Woo! We're going to the Super Bowl! That's right. See you guys later.